The Bearcats looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. And here's the handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Bearcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Bearcats. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
The shotgun running play call. And the Black Knights keep the football on the move. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The pass rush closing in. And the junior able to get home with the sack. So off a solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play when they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hand...
He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Sam Houston offense on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Handoff in a single back formation. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try? Sacked, dropped at the 3.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Linebacker shifting around now. And the Black Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. We go with a direct snap. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They'll go hurry up here. And the back gets the football. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Empty set now, 5 wide. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Black Knights move into the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this deep to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And the Black Knights looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. It's an option look. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the Black Knights hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Army. And they go in front here in the second half. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Physical running, fights off the defender. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Sam Houston's offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Okay, ready?
Getting set. Here's second down.
Let's go.
He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. And the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into the...
The freshman's able to get home with a sack. After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it... down, but now it brings up fourth. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He hands it to the back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Complete to the running back. Can he get there? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Black Knights are in the red zone now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
He's knocked down at the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Army 14, Sam Houston 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. And the Black Knights will line up here on first down and goal. And the same runner's got it again. Fights off a defender. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Powering through the defender. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Black Knights.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Army 21, Sam Houston 7.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
And your Sam Houston State Bearcats will take over first and 10.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. As a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Army.
Number 11 with the catch in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Army 28.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 13 set to kick off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Bearcats offense back out there now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back in motion now. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's McKinney. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Bearcats come up to the line in a hurry-up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
On the ready.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now.
42 Spider.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better. But
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Army offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll run the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it falls incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Can be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And the Black Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Defense is coming after him. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third down.